All right, so in this lesson, I just want to cover off an example of what I cover in a basic skills course regarding hardware. So there's going to be videos and other lessons that I do where I cover it also at the advanced level. But I wanted you to see the difference and, what are the basics we need to cover, but still keeping it concise and short. So this is what I would normally do. Okay, everyone. This is the paddleboard. This is an example of the paddleboards that we're going to be riding. This is the top of the paddleboard. I know it's the top of the paddleboard because it has a deck pad on it. Deck pad is to give ourselves some grip on the board so our feet don't slide off. We don't need anything to help us fall off. So this gives us grip and makes us stay on the board. Often on a board we also have bungees. Bungees are a great place for dry bags, water bottles, all sorts of things that we might want to carry with us. Maybe it's a coat, maybe it's a wetsuit if we get hot and need to take it off. That's what bungees are for. Parts of the board. We have the top of the board, or this is the nose of the board. So the nose is at the very front and the tail is at the back. So if I say, hey, you might want to face the nose of the board, it means you're probably facing the tail and I need you to turn around and look this way. Sides of the board. These are called rails. For now, we can just call them sides, but know that the word that we use for these is rails. All boards have a handle. The handle of the board is what we use to carry the board, and also we use it to kind of orient ourselves as to where our knees or feet are going to go on the board. Typically, handles are in the middle. And if the handle was in the middle in this demo as I was giving it, I would say we want our knees centered around or our feet centered around the board. Because this handle's offset, it's an extra wide board for carrying. I would say we want feet or knees inset the same amount from the outside of the deck pad. So we have a nose, we have a tail, we have side rails, we have a deck pad so that we know we're on the top. And on the back of the board, we have a fin. My funny joke is always, if you're looking at the fin, you're on the wrong side of the board. You got to get on the other side of the board. Maybe it's not so funny. The leash almost always attaches at the tail, and the boards that we're using today for our lesson, the leash is at the tail, so that's another indicator to you that that is the back of the board. So any questions?